Halladay, 2003 Cy Young Award winner.
Why would a guy that could just spend the rest of his life golfing and fishing and traveling, or maybe be a broadcaster or something like that, why did he want to take office hours and help out these kids, most of them that would never make the big leagues?
That's MLB writer Todd Zolecki talking about the late Blue Jays pitcher Roy Halladay, who spent 12 seasons with the team. Todd just released this book, which focuses on Roy's life and his struggles with mental health. Halladay died in 2017 when the plane he was flying crashed off the Gulf of Mexico. The toxicology report revealed that at the time he had different drugs in his system, including morphine and amphetamine. In Todd's book, Halladay's wife opens up discussing her husband's addiction to painkillers and his 2 trips to rehab.
Obviously, everybody knows about the circumstances surrounding his death, but he was such a good person to them and meant so much to them that side of his life, and that doesn't change how they view him. He's still the great Roy Halladay, great friend, great teammate, great human being. And so that's, and the same thing, like that's another part of it that I wanted to explain and tell about his life story.
Todd says interviewing Roy's widow, Brandy, was the toughest moment of his career, as she described the moment her 2 young boys found out about their father's death.
Thank you all so much for everything, not just today.
She's breaking down, crying, retelling the story about the day that her husband died and how she found out. And you mentioned how her son found out, her boys found out through a friend texting them, "Hey, I heard, I saw on Twitter your dad died in a plane crash," and almost as heartless as that, just, and so she had to, she couldn't even tell her boys herself on her own terms.
Over the last few years, the discussion surrounding the 2-time Cy Young winner's death has grown into something more.
Which people have been reaching out to me and saying really nice things like, "Hey, this book, let me know that, I've been struggling with some things too. And it's just great to know that even like the great Roy Halladay, he was going through his own things. It kind of humanizes him a little bit."
The season after Doc passed away, the Blue Jays officially retired his number 32. And in 2019, Doc was officially inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.